What's up guys, it's Ed from TechSource and welcome to PC Wars episode 16. 5 contestants, 1 winner. Let the PC Wars begin. Never pay full price for games ever again, guys. G2A offers the cheapest CD keys you can find anywhere. Check them out by clicking on the link below. So your 5 contestants for this week are Antonio, Christian, David, RCK, and Torty. I think that's how you say your name. Congratulations for making it on the show. First up is Antonio and his red and yellow build, which I'm gonna call the ketchup and mustard build. I mean, I'll give you points for going with a very unique color scheme, but why red and yellow? Anywhoosies, the PC has a 4770K and an Asus R9 390 Strix with a custom loop built inside the H440. It also has 16 gigs of RAM. And lastly, for benchmarks, it scored an 11,586, but with that, let's move on to the next rig from Christian. A very good looking white and black build inside another H440 case. A 4700K and 2 GTX 980 Ti's with a custom painted SLI bridge. Once again, I would like to take this time and thank Christian for going outside and taking these great shots. So aside from the painted SLI bridge, both of the graphics cards and the NZXT CPU bracket is also painted white. I'm not a fan of the PCIe cables, but the rest of the cable management in the case is excellent. No benchmark scores from Christian, so unfortunately this PC is disqualified, but regardless, thank you for entering. David is next up with yet another white H440 case. I think that's like 3 in a row. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. So the PC is called For the Watch and it has a 4690K paired with a GTX 970 Strix. We also have a few modded parts. The GPU, radiator, and SSD are all painted in white. But why didn't you paint the bottle white as well to match the color scheme? For benchmarks, the PC got a 9312, taking second place for this episode. Overall, a very clean white themed PC. Thank you, David, for entering. RCK is next up with a very clean black and red build inside the Carbide 540 Air case. We have a 6600K overclocked to 4.7 and a single EVGA GTX 980 Ti. Take a look at the sleeving though, that is a thing of beauty. I feel like this build has just the right amount of red, nothing too overwhelming. The build also has quite a few mods. First up is the absence of the hard drive bays on the bottom. He removed them and laser cut a black acrylic piece that covers the entire bottom part of the PC. We also have a custom backplate for the Asus Sonar sound card and custom sleeving from Bitphoenix. If you guys look closely inside the PC, you can find a black thin tube running from the bottom all the way up to the GPU. And that's actually installed to hold up the graphics card and prevent it from sagging. If you look at it from the front, you actually can't see it, so good job on keeping it subtle. For benchmarks, the PC scored 17,387, taking first place for this episode, but a very sexy black build with the perfect amount of red. Thank you, RCK, for entering. Last but not least, we have Torty with Black Snow, a black and white build rocking the 6700K and 2 GTX 980 Ti's in SLI. We also have 16 gigs of RAM, 1TB hard drive space, and 2 500GB 850 EVOs in RAID 0. Cooling the system is the Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 3, and the case of choice is the popular Phantix Evolve. And lastly, for benchmarks, Black Snow got a score of 22,729, taking first place for the episode, but let's be honest, the real Black Snow looks better. But that'll do for this episode of PC Wars. As always, drop your comments down below and vote on who you think has the best custom PC, and I will announce the winners on the 15th on my Twitter and Instagram accounts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.